Are you feeling frustrated with raising your teen girl? Is there this huge guilt you put on yourself when your teen daughter makes choices you don't necessarily agree with? Today, we're diving into a common sentiment echoed by many moms I've worked with teenage girls. I feel like I went wrong somewhere. It's a statement that often stems from the challenges and uncertainties of parenting adolescents. In this episode, we're going to explore why this feeling arises, why you're feeling this way, and provide you with 3 points of encouragement to empower you to keep on going. You got this, mama. One thing I love to do on top of doing this podcast and serving you mamas is also helping moms one-on-one in the weeds, raising their tween or teen girl. Mamas who feel all of a sudden disconnected with their once young, cuddly girl and now entering the tween stage and have no clue what to do with her. So I got a chance to talk to one of my moms, and this is what she said. I was in a bad place with my 14-year-old daughter this summer when I decided to take the bold move to enroll onto the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. After as little as 2 weeks into the course, I learned how to communicate more effectively with my 14-year-old daughter. I feel now I have the tools to handle conversations better and approach my daughter with love, empathy, and without judgment, something I honestly struggled with before. The result, my daughter recently told me I am her safe person. Wow, we are enjoying a closeness now that I would only have dreamt of before. It's a work in progress, but I have the tools now. Thanks to Jeannie, I am beyond grateful for this. Absolutely amazing to see how quick my friend Carly got a result in as little as 2 weeks and started to see the changes in her daughter and the way she interacted with her daughter simply by shifting the way she needed to interact with her girl. This level of connection bridged in just a few short weeks of Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. You're probably wondering what exactly is in the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. I'm a visual person, so I get you. I like to be able to visualize exactly what I'm getting into, and I like seeing the steps to fully grasp what I would be learning. So I totally get it. So here it is. In this course, you get access to 5 modules, which you can complete at your own pace. Typically, they are about 1 week each. You have access to a private Facebook Mom Tribe community. You get a workbook containing your communication action plan and notes from the modules, plus I'm not done. 2 bonuses. Not 1, but 2. 52 dates, ideas with your daughter, 11-page resource guide, and never run out of things to talk about with your daughter. Endless questions in various topics you can ask your girl. I believe in equipping moms with resources and tools ready at hand's length to use and utilize at any given time. So if you are still trying to grasp what this all looks like, I get you. Come and visit talktoyourteengirl.com where I lay it out all for you. I'll see you there. Hey mama, welcome to Raising Her Confidently. Do you want to have open communication with your teen daughter? Do you find yourself constantly thinking about how to talk to your teen or why your girl is not opening up to you? Do you wake up with confident intentions only to feel confused and frustrated when all you get are one-word answers from your daughter again? Hey, I'm Jeannie. I too was a mom raising young teens. I too felt grieved by the loss of my sweet, talkative little girl. I wanted her to come to me about anything, even if she was scared, and listen to my advice. But I kept thinking, she won't listen to me, and I don't know how to approach her until I found tools to create open communication. In this podcast, you will find how to connect and talk to your teen and create a safe space for her to go to so that you will have that close relationship you dreamed of. Go grab your glass of Merlot and throw off those fuzzy slippers and let's dig in together. Where did I go wrong? Is a question I often hear from the moms I help. And if this is something you have asked yourself too, I'm going to stop and pause and give you a big virtual hug from here. We moms have a heart that goes beyond our own. We take full responsibility for raising our kids who either grew inside of you for 8 months or came to you as a blessing. So when our girls make choices that we don't agree with, we can't help but take full responsibility for that too. Today, I'm going to ease your mama heart and dive into why do we even question ourselves and take the full blame and automatically point the responsibility of our girls that they make, the choices they make, onto us. And I want to leave you with some encouragement that in my hopes will allow you to give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Okay, ready? Point 1. Why? Why do we do this? Shifting dynamics as children transition into adolescence. You know, the parent-child dynamic undergoes a significant shift, and sometimes we don't realize that. What once seemed like a smooth sailing ship suddenly feels like navigating a roller coaster, navigating turbulent waters. This shift can leave moms questioning their own parenting choices and feel like as if they are at fault for their choices. But mama, it's essential to recognize that this transition is natural. This transition is natural in the teenage years. Adolescents and your teenager, your tween, are asserting their independence and they're exploring their own identities during this time. So that means they're going to be testing boundaries, the boundaries that you've set. All of which changes and challenges us as parents. So it's the shifting dynamics. And this is what I want to encourage you with, mama, that remember your daughter's journey into adolescence is not a reflection of your parenting abilities. Actually, it's a testament to her growth and development as an individual. So I want you to, instead of feel guilty and carry that burden of shame, I want you to embrace this shift. Embrace it as an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with her, rather than viewing it as a reflection of your past mistakes, right? And that's so easy to say from behind this mic, but believe me, I've been through it myself. I've gone through the bumps of guilt. I've gone through the questioning of my own parenting ability. But if you were to shift it and know that this is a time that they are going to push against boundaries, and this by no means is a reflection of your parenting, but a season of change. And in that change, we just need to shift along with it. Point 2, external influences. Today's digital age, teenagers have access to so much information, more than we ever did as teenagers. Teenagers are bombarded with external influences that can shape their beliefs, their behaviors, and their attitudes, from social media to peer pressure. And navigating these influences can feel like an uphill battle for you and your girl. So as mothers, we witness our daughters grappling with these pressures from peers, from society, from what culture is trying to tell them to be and how to act. So they may question whether they've been adequately prepared, right? This may question whether or not they've been adequately prepared to navigate this complex season for them. And they might turn around and shift the blame on you. Here's my encouragement. Instead of dwelling on these perceived shortcomings or lack of, focus on fostering open communication with your daughter instead. In Talk to Your Teen Girl framework, we talk about creating a safe space where she feels comfortable discussing her experiences. And these are opportunities for seeking guidance when needed from her mama. So remember that you are not alone in this journey. You too, mama, can have a village of support too with other moms. I have a free community, by the way, and also trusted mentors who can offer valuable insight and perspective. Point number 3, why do we shift the blame on us, right? Where have I gone wrong? Well, embracing imperfection. No parent is perfect. So we need to stop thinking that we need to be perfect. And the teenage years are opportunities for both growth and mistakes on our part and our daughter's part. Mothers may feel a sense of guilt or regret over past decisions, wondering if they could have done things differently. Mama, we are so guilty of lingering in the past. What should we have done differently? I regret ever doing that. I regret ever saying that. I regret ever raising her in this way. However, it's essential to recognize that, hey, we're imperfect. Nobody came with a handbook. Maybe you didn't have a good model in parenting, so you had to try and figure it out yourself. So that's a natural part of parenting, right? So mistakes are inevitable. But hey, we grow from our mistakes. We grow from our failure. Have you ever heard of the phrase fail forward? They present opportunities for learning and growth for you and your girl. So be okay with that. So here's my encouragement to you, Mama. Embrace imperfection as part of your parenting journey and extend grace to yourself as a mama. Extend grace to yourself as a mama. Rather than dwelling on past mistakes, focus on the present moment and the positive steps you can take moving forward. Your love, support, and presence in your daughter's life is what is invaluable, regardless of any mistakes or missteps that you will make along the way. So, Mama, I hope that you remember you are not alone. We can't do this journey by ourselves. We need to get into community of moms who've been there, who are there. It's normal to experience moments of doubt and uncertainty, but don't let these feelings overshadow the incredible bond that you can share with your daughter right now. Don't live in regret. Live in the present. Reach in, lean in, embrace the journey, celebrate these victories that you have, create the open communication that you need to establish between you and your daughter, right? You are doing an amazing job, and your love and dedication are guiding lights in your daughter's life. I want to leave you with that, Mama, and know that you are doing the best you can. Say that with me. I'm doing the best I can. Now, if you are in need of support in raising your girl by creating open communication with her, I want you to come on over to talktoyourteengirl.com and discover how you and me, can work together. That's talktoyourteengirl.com. I'll see you in a few days. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me on Instagram at Jeannie Baldemero or join my free mom support community at linktree/Jeannie Baldemero. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.